people.
Oh wow. Did you hear that they found the Noah's Ark supposedly?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had no clue about it. But
Here, let me.
yeah, show me that shit. That sounds crazy. People say that Noah's Ark is supposed to be big enough to have carved the Grand Canyon. I don't believe that necessarily.
Yeah, here we go. Check this out. It's fucking huge.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like,
It's like the size of a mountain range.
dude, this isn't even like doing it justice
No,
right now.
that's a mountain. Those are mountains. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What in the ever living fuck? That's crazy.
They were like, guess what? This is Noah's Ark right here.
That makes so much sense. That's so cool. So
Yeah. There's just a bunch of fucking pictures of.
yeah, see, I love crazy.
But I want to go to where they talk about it.
I feel bad because
ArcDiscovery.com.
this doesn't, the podcast won't do this justice.
No, they don't
Actually
get to see
looking
it.
at
Yeah,
this
they don't get to see it.
Is crazy.
I can show them pictures real quick. Let me
It's
just
like
go
a
window
mountain
capture.
range outlining the shape of a boat, which is like super dope. I'm super into stuff like that, like the phylum. I've told you about an phylum, right?
Yeah. No, actually.
Fucking giants.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely.
six-fingered, red-haired giants. crazy,
Oh
crazy
yeah.
shit like that.
There we go. That's what we're looking at.
Well, it's really quite possible that Goliath was in the phylum.
Oh yeah, David and Goliath. You were telling me about that
Yeah,
too.
it's quite cool because he was fucking dumb. And every time these things got brought up, they said that the larger they were, the stupider they were.
Okay, so these are the points to consider.
And I don't see there's not a single religion anywhere except for maybe like what Catholicism, you know, like modern Christianity.
Rounded stern.
There isn't any religion around that doesn't believe in giants. Okay?
Oh wow.
You just look at every religion, all of them, okay?
I don't.
Aztecs, Romans, Greeks. In fact, there was a Roman emperor that was said to be 10 feet tall. There's a possibility he was in a phylum. Fucking the Chinese, Japanese, Russians, Scandinavia, Australia, all of Africa. Fucking
National Geographic saying this. Sorry, I was listening.
every single culture in the entire world has verified there were big fucking people here.
Right, right. Dude, they found bones to prove it too.
Yeah. And the government wants to sit there and cover it up and say, no, giants
that
aren't
never
real.
happened.
Yeah, giants aren't real. We're not going to teach that in school. Giants aren't real. And it's like, no, go fuck yourself.
What do you mean you're not going to teach, dude?
Dude, there are Native American stories of giant people that could pick up buffalo, that would run alongside buffalo and pick them up.
I'm gonna not.
You know how fucking badass
Just
it is?
pick up a buffalo.
Can you imagine that? Like a plane, like a planeswalker, like this huge, like fucking like.
Well, that's like you were saying how.
Imagine like just
the Titans.
Instantaneously. Yeah, Titans. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like people believed in big people because there were big people.
Yeah. Ooh, imagine. So like imagine if God actually did live on Mount Olympus at one.
No, that's the thing. He lives past a star.
Past a star?
So Kolob.
Wow.
So the thing is there is no star particularly named Kolob. But what a lot of people have theorized is that just means the vertex of our universe. Because at the center of our universe is a black hole.
Oh,
but the black hole isn't black, is it?
No, it's not.
It's so bright, you can't see what's at the center of it.
So it's God.
And yeah, everyone says that past Kolob is the throne of God.
That makes me extremely uncomfortable to think about. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, I can imagine this right now. I'm visualizing, and it's making me uncomfortable. So, let's just I could pull up Universe Simulator. And we could look at God right now.
You're just like, I'm gonna look at this for a minute. And so, in the Doctrine...
I'm gonna have to download it first. We'll do it later.
So there is a book called The Doctrine and Covenant What it is testimonials of prophets.
Oh, before that, I want you to. This was the Noah's Ark thing that I was telling you about, that they found it.
Okay, here.
These are points to consider on why it might be real.
It is in the shape of a boat with a pointed bow and rounded stern. Well, fuck, dude, that was enough for me.
Right?
No, that's already where I was at. Exact length as noted in biblical description, 515 feet or 300 Egyptian cubits. That's fucking crazy. Egyptian, not Hebrew cubit, would have been known to Moses, who studied in Egyptian, then wrote Genesis. Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
So Moses, it's weird people don't know that, but like Moses was like in Egypt.
Yeah.
He was like young in Egypt. He was probably brown as fuck, honestly.
Yeah, probably like. Okay.
But I wouldn't venture to be African. He'd still be like Middle Eastern.
Right. He wouldn't be black. He'd be brown.
Exactly. And then this says it rests on a mountain in eastern Turkey, matching the biblical account. The ark rested upon the mountains of Ararat. Fuck it, I can pronounce that right. Ararat being the name of the ancient country Urutu, which covered this region. That's crazy. Contains pure petrified wood, as proven by lab analysis. What the fuck?
Yup, it is definitely wood.
It's all petrified wood.
It is. Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck right off. This is so crazy.
Okay.
Contains high-tech metal alloy fittings, as proven by separate lab analysis paid by Ron Wyatt, then performed later by Kevin Fisher of this website. Aluminum metal and titanium metal was found in the fittings, which are man-made metals.
Definitely man-made.
Yeah, definitely.
Those aren't natural occurring metals.
Yeah, those are man-made. Vertical ribbed timbers on its sides comprising the skeletal substructure of a boat. Regular patterns of horizontal and vertical deck supports. Yep. Beams are also seen on the deck of the Ark. Occupied ancient village at the Ark site at 6,500 feet elevation, matching Flavius Josephus' statement. Its remains are shown there by the inhabitants to this day. Dr. Bill Shee, archaeologist, found an ancient pottery shard within 20 yards of the Ark, which has a carving on it that depicts a bird, a fish, and a man with... Wait, go down.
Down. Right here.
And a man with a hammer wearing a headdress that has the name Noah on it. That's fucking crazy. In ancient times, these items were created by the locals on the village to sell to visitors of the Ark. The Ark was a tourist attraction in ancient times and today. So it's just been sitting there and everyone's just been fucking ignoring it.
Yep.
It's crazy. Recognized by Turkish government as Noah's Ark National Park and a national treasure. Official notice of its discovery.
It's over there in
the
Turkey.
Turkish newspaper.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
They're just like, guys, we have the Ark. We have the power.
Visitor center built by the government to accommodate tourists further confirms the importance of the site. Huge anchor stones were found near the Ark and in the village Arzap, 15 miles away, which hung off the rear of the Ark, so who's to steady its ride.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but do you know who our current prophet is? Do we even have one?
Yeah. There's always a current